As a beginner, when you are getting into hydroponics, you may get confused about seed starting. So in this video, I'm going to explain you step by step how to get started with seeding process. First of all, I am going to explain you what are the raw materials that we need for the seeding process. So the first thing is the grow medium. In here I am going to use grow sponge as my grow medium. You can use exactly the same procedure for the other mediums also. But here I am using grow sponge because of it is the most available grow medium and the cheapest one. As you can see, every grow sponge has a slot so we can place our seed on it. Actually, grow sponge has very porous structure. That is very beneficial because that grow medium can maintain good water to air ratio. The next raw material is the growing tray. Here this one is especially made for hydroponics. As you can see, there are small channels. It's very helpful to keep the water level at a certain height. When we place our grow sponge in the tray, you can see there is a gap between the grow sponge and the bottom of the tray. Once we moisten the grow sponge using a nutrient or water, the excess water will flow into those channels. Today I am using two varieties of lettuce with dill and also kale. Since I have 100 slots, I am going to divide it into 4, so I have 25 slots for each variety. Finally, we need fresh water. It may be rainwater or spring water. But if you are using a tap water, there may be a risk because of chlorine content. So you have to remove the chlorine first. To remove the chlorine content, you can aerate the water. It means you have to put the air stone with air pump, then you have to bubble air through the water. By doing so, you can remove the chlorine content. And here I am using a fertilizer. This one is Albert solution. Using a fertilizer is not a compulsory thing, but here I am going to use a very low strength nutrient solution. Do not over fertilize, it may cause bad effect on the germination process. If you are using fertilizer, just use a little bit, something around 600 EC strength. But if you don't have fertilizer, that's totally fine. You can just use fresh water. However, here I am going to use a low strength solution to increase the growth rate of my plants. That's what we need to start the seeding process. Now I am going to explain step by step how to do it. Just grab your grow sponge first and place it in the grow tray likewise. And prepare your nutrient solution. As I told you before, just prepare a low strength solution around 600 EC. In here I am preparing around 500 ml of solution. After mixing the fertilizer, the EC value of my solution is around 1200. So now I am going to add more water until the EC of my solution reduce to 600 EC. That will be more than enough for the seeding process. So now I am going to add the nutrient solution onto my grow sponge likewise. After adding, just gently press the grow sponge. That will help to absorb more water into grow sponge and remove the excess water on the holes of the grow sponge. Now you can see the excess water flow into bottom of the tray. And also the nutrient solution barely touched our grow medium. If the water solution doesn't touch the grow sponge, then there is a high possibility to dry up the medium. Just make sure the nutrient solution or the water touch the bottom of the grow medium. Now we have to add the seed into our grow sponge holes. To do that, I am using a tweezer because it's easier to grab the seeds by using a tweezer. If you don't have, you can just use your bare hands and put around 2 to 3 seeds per hole. Okay, now we are almost finished. Our final step is spraying water top of the seeds. After spraying water, you have to place this in a dark area, or you can just grab another grow tray like this one and place on it. The best germination temperature is around 25 degrees to 30 degrees Celsius. So if your climate is cooler, you have to use a heat mat to heat up the medium to maintain a proper germination rate. Don't allow grow medium to dry. If your climate is hot, then the water will evaporate very quickly, so you have to spray water at regular intervals. Normally salad seeds are germinating within 3 to 5 days. Once the seeds starts germination, you have to place the grow tray under grow light or in a sunny area, and you have to wait around 2 weeks to transplant your seedlings into your hydroponic system, or you have to wait until 3 to 4 true leaves are appeared. So those are everything you need to know about the germination process. If you have any question, you can comment below. I'll try to respond as soon as possible. See you next time. Thank you.